about when he was in high school, when he had they don't even say he had a bad attitude. It just looks like he did.
I think some of that is the teams that want to draft him putting that stuff out. I think that's.
I think there's some of that
stuff
right
and like just making it up to try to throw teams off the scent and
off the scent.
Yeah.
No, he's right. I think he's right. I think he's right. That's a clever way to put it, but I think he's right.
Well, Bart's clever.
Yeah. I mean, look.
Not everyone can fix a printer.
When you read a lot of these articles, first off, it's just one person's opinion, either the writer or
the podcast talker.
Yeah, the podcast talker. But I don't. He seemed like he wasn't fun to play for. Well, I don't hear any of his teammates saying, that guy was a pain in the butt, man. I mean, he was just horrible to play with. I mean, I don't hear any of that. And so
what if that is a smokescreen that I was told? What I was told isn't correct?
There it is. There it is.
But I think Bart's right. I think there's a lot of there's a lot of playing of the media and manipulating going on.
Well, I think also people don't have anything else to say about him. So they hear something. They hear this one thing, and so they latch on to that because it might feel like new information to them. And I just think it's garbage. There's Darius Acuff doesn't exhibit any character issues. Did not in his time at Arkansas.
Way too often, and we all know this. Way too often, the people that write about this or talk about this, they like people that like them, and or they like somebody that's a good quote, or they like somebody who gives them more time than maybe they thought they might get. Those are the people they gravitate towards. Those are the people that get kind articles written about them. Whoever gets Darius Acuff's getting, I think they're getting the best value in the draft, but that's just me.
Here's Cal going on and on about Acuff.
I think Darius Acuff will go in that league and average 18-8 minimum. 18-8.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
The reason I'm saying it because he is a terrific passer.
Yeah.
Way faster than people give him credit. His toe was hurt. Let me give you this story. Darius walked in. We just lost to Alabama. Had 4 guys fouled out of the game. I'm playing with 2 guys in the last overtime that hadn't played all year. He's trying to will us to win. His foot is so bad. He scores 49. We come back. He's sitting at this desk or at this couch. My desk is right there. And I said, listen, you should take the next game off. He was in a boot. Take the next game off. We were playing Missouri at home. He looks at me and he said, do you know we lost? And he got up and left. I'm not sitting out. We just lost a game. You don't want that? What? You don't want a guy that he's going to give you everything he has? A great teammate. All the stuff. We all hear stuff. I got a couple guys on my team. You heard this and that. I'm around these kids. All they want to do is get better. They want to respect who's coaching them. And Darius Acuff, I'm telling you, there are going to be some guys regretting. And I know, 1 through 4 are already established. Well, that's okay. That's okay. When he starts playing, you'll remember this conversation, and we're saying you're going to regret not taking him because he can. If you're good enough, Colin, you're big enough, and he's about 6'2" with a 6'7" wingspan.
The competitiveness. He talked about that Alabama game. How many times this year did he pull off? And I'm not necessarily talking about a basket that won you the game. A basket that kept you in the game. I mean, we got to have a bucket down the floor this time. We got to have a bucket. And Acuff's the guy that went and got it. He is a supreme competitor. He's been coached by his family. He's been coached by his dad. He's been coached by his uncle. And I mean like every day since he was 5 or 6 years old. What I'm driving at is I don't think Acuff's going to be he'll be changed by the money, but I don't think he's going to be changed so much that he's not the same player on the floor. And I think that's what teams are going to get from him is the the player says a dog, and the guy just competes his butt off every minute of every game.
I can't wait to see him play. I can't wait to watch him, see where he goes, and watch him play in the NBA.
But just because you don't smile and talk out on the floor doesn't mean you're not into it.
It's weird. It's not even a thing. Like, it's just, again, somebody talking, and Bart probably is right, and then somebody's latched on. And it's not like it's rampant. It's just that I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
It was silly. It was silly.
Yeah, just doesn't make any sense. It's the opposite of who the guy is. Also, I've heard stories about how he would stay after games and sign autographs, like on the road.
Acuff was great. Acuff was great all year long. I mean, I've just kind of observed, traveling with him, and he was fantastic with fans, our fans, the other team's fans, kids, old men, middle-aged men, wives, girlfriends, the whole deal. Everybody
do stuff other guys on the team wouldn't want to do. And he would take it.
Yes, and he handled himself perfectly. And I don't. Again, you don't put that kind of money in somebody's pocket and not have it change him to an extent. But it's not going to change him to the point where we're going to see a different guy.
Wyndham Clark got some hardware last night, and Darius Acuff's going to get a big contract tomorrow night. And you could have a moment like that just for whatever occasion is happening in your life at Blakeman's. Blakeman's, every day is like a draft day. Every day is like winning the U.S. Open. You walk in there, and you have an experience that makes you feel like that just happened for you. You walk out of there with that purple bag. It's undefeated. You know you got it right. Whether you're buying for someone or taking care of yourself for a memory, just to mark the moment, an occasion, something that happened in life. Blakeman's has been helping families do that for over 35 years. It's where Arkansas gets engaged. It's where every day is a diamond. Blakeman's, the official jeweler of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Chuck has a little bit of a bad habit of getting on Facebook and buying things.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
For over 20 years, ProLand Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, our team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you every step of the way. They're independently owned, so their only priority is you. ProLand Title can say yes when others can't. Cheer for the Pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com to get a quote today. At First Security, banking isn't one size fits all. It's personal. When you walk in, call, or click, you're working with people who live here, know the community, and understand what you're trying to accomplish. Whether it's managing day-to-day spending or planning for something bigger, it's real support from real people who care enough to listen. Discover what better banking feels like. Bank better at First Security. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's Bo Mattingly. When it comes to a roof or remodel, let me recommend Teamwork Roofing and Construction. Here's Teamwork COO Brett Husky on what you can expect.
We're going to be there when we say we're going to be there. We're going to have really high-quality people that are going to be there that are extremely talented at what they do. You're going to get more than what you bargained for.
And Teamwork Roofing and Construction now offers financing. Log on to their website, teamworkbuilt.com. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, built on quality, powered by teamwork. Ben Blakeman joining us to talk about something they've been doing for 35 years, helping Arkansans with their stories and jewelry.
You know, we want you to feel comfortable. We want you to feel confident. We want you to be educated. And we have a larger selection. We have more opportunities, more availability. Some people come in knowing exactly what they want. Some people come in having never been into a jewelry store before. We want both experiences to exceed all expectations.
Blakeman's Fine Jewelry, the official jeweler of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
We're talking down to people, Bart.
I am going to talk down to people when they're wrong.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
At Paschal, comfort and quality are well within reach. For over 50 years, homeowners have trusted them for world-class service. Every detail matters. Right now, get a brand new high-efficiency AC and furnace system starting at just $79.99, with payments as low as $100 a month. No shortcuts, no surprises, just Paschal quality at a price more families can afford. Same week installation is available, so click over to gopaschal.com to schedule.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com. There's no better shopping experience than you're going to find at Macadoodles or at Guess Who in Bentonville. With an unbeatable selection, amazing prices, and service that's unbeatable, they've got everything you need. Roger and the team are always there to help.
I love it. I've been doing this for 53 years, and one of the things I love most about it is our customers. Part of what makes me love the retail business is just the interaction with my customers.
Macadoodle, just north of Bella Vista, and Guess Who in Bentonville.
Flight by Yuengling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yuengling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yuengling. Available wherever beer is sold. PG Yuengling & Son Incorporated. Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
I can't figure out if Chuck's playing a role here, or this is how he feels, or if he cares at all.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oh, the rain continues
throughout
the state. I mean, all over the place. Out there. It is a lot of red in the radar as we look at it this morning. Hey, not only is it National Onion Rings Day, National Kissing Day, it is National HVAC Tech Day. Did you know that? National HVAC Tech Day. Is it really? Yeah, it is. That makes me think
Shout
about
out Pascal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And the dog days aren't that far away. We're kind of beginning to get into the heart of summer now, but it's not going to be long before we're like, man, it's really hot outside. Pascal Air Plumbing and Electric, they're the ones that keep you comfortable all summer long. Quality. Over 50 years, homeowners have trusted them for world-class service, and right now you can save money too. If you are getting into the summer and realizing that, I may need a new unit, brand new high-efficiency AC and furnace system starting at just $79.99. Payments as low as $100 a month. No shortcuts, no surprises, just Pascal quality at a price more families can afford. Same week installation is available, so click over to gopascal.com.
Random Razorback of the day coming up. Who is the random Razorback on your mind today?
I got one picked
The
out.
random. You got a few minutes to think about it. Here in about 9-10 minutes, we will we'll start the next hour and we'll get into the random Razorback.
Dionisio Gomez was a beautiful choice.
It was a hit.
Yeah, it was a beautiful choice. And I had not thought about him in forever.
You know what? We might have to do like a random Razorback of the month. We'll see how social media and everyone responds to whoever we end up saying the random Razorback is, like it was Dionisio Gomez. And then we need to get that person on and find out where they've been.
Where are they now?
What's going on? Yeah, exactly. And we're going to evolve this.
Catch us up on your live
as we go. World Cup. Can anybody give me a USA? Can we get a national anthem? I don't know.
USA.
USA. Winston, Jameis Winston, the biggest USA chant ever. Listen, this is exciting. It's good to be an American.
Social media, I said this last week, has actually made, I never believed I would ever say anything like this. Social media has actually made the World Cup more interesting to me this time around.
Yeah.
All the clips, all the things we've seen.
All the things from people that are visiting Freddie.
It's the melding of soccer, the World Cup, and pop culture. It's all just melded together. And that's what I love.
I can't believe I listened to the World Cup on the radio for like an hour.
I haven't gone that far. I haven't gone that far.
It took me the first 30 minutes to figure out which team
the
U.S. was.
Yes.
Because I don't know all the players.
Yeah.
But I'm into it. We play again on Thursday. That's what Bart tells me. We'll give you times later.
Experience football game days on the Hill this fall as head coach Ryan Silverfield leads the Hogs into 2026. Great home matchups line the 7-game slate in Fayetteville, including kickoff in Arkansas on September 5th, the SEC home opener versus the Georgia Bulldogs on September 19th, and a Thanksgiving weekend rivalry battle with the LSU Tigers. Season tickets start at just $300 and are available now at ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
Getting the job done means tough and reliable equipment, and that's what WT Equipment is known for. A locally family-owned dealership with 4 locations across Arkansas, and always ready to help you get the job done. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust, like the legendary Bobcat and more, and they're offering aggressive pricing on skid steers and mini excavators. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcats, the friendly team at WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. PG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
You know, I love talking about Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, and Bo's latest selling experience is a perfect example of why. Within 5 minutes of listing his home, Bo had a showing, and just 2 days later, he had an offer. And just like my own experience with them, they took care of everything from start to finish. That's what you get when you work with a trained real estate professional. Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, has been turning houses into homes since 1978, serving Northwest Arkansas, the River Valley, and Branson. For more information, log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
I don't know if anybody else is having fun, but this is a blast for me.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
At First Security Bank, banking isn't one size fits all. It's personal because everyone's financial journey looks a little different. From managing day-to-day spending, running a small business, to helping your kids learn more smart money habits, or taking that big step toward buying a home. At First Security, you get the services you expect, the technology you need, and the real support of local people who live here, know the community, and take the time to understand what you're trying to accomplish. Life moves fast, and having a bank that moves with you makes a difference. Whether you prefer stopping by a branch, banking on the app, or picking up the phone to talk with someone who actually knows your name, First Security is there. They offer smart tools like mobile banking, bill pay, and mobile check deposit, along with thoughtful solutions like flex banking for kids, checking built for small businesses, and local mortgage lenders who guide you through the home buying process. Choose the power of personal. Bank better at First Security. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you or a loved one struggling with addiction? There is hope. John 3:16 Ministries is a free, faith-based 501c3 program that has helped more than 3,000 people transform their lives over the past 23 years. This long-term inpatient program includes lodging, counseling, medical care, and job training, all at no cost to you. In a period of 6 months to a year, you could graduate with a trade, a purpose, and a fresh start. A spiritual boot camp for men and a safe refuge for women. Log into john316thecure.com.
In a world full of shortcuts, one whiskey refused. 100% local Idaho barley, aged in Idaho's mountain climate. For complexity you can taste, a spirit that answers to the land and no one else. This is not just whiskey. This is a declaration. Warfield, American single malt whiskey from Idaho's most awarded distillery. Set the standard. Available in select spirits retailers nationwide. Drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
So nobody loves a pet like my daughter Lennox. I mean, she's asked for more pets in the last 5 years than she has, I don't know, Lululemon. I mean, like, if there's no pet she doesn't love. And if you say no to one, she'll just find another one that she can ask for. And so my son, Ty, is taking her to school right now. I called them because I needed to ask her something. And I hear in the background Chuck's voice booming about Chevy of Fayetteville as she answers the phone. And so Ty's making her listen to the show this morning. So Lennox,
it's their first time.
Yeah, it's probably is. And I just want to.
This is what Dad does every day.
Right. It's like, see, I told
I
you.
wouldn't pay for that car.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I can't take you to school. She never believed why I couldn't really take her to school. in the mornings because I'm doing the show. So when you go to school today, I just got one thing for you. Besides, I love you and have a great day. Stay in class. Don't be wandering the hallways. I don't want to hear from Coach Stamps today, the basketball coach.
That's where the trouble begins.
Saw your daughter again in the hallway.
Standing on the corner.
Yeah, that stuff will get you in trouble.
All right, everybody sitting up. Everybody feet on the floor.
Chad Morris. Chad Morris had it right. He knows how to do the high school thing.
You got to have both feet on the floor.
We didn't get. Chad Morris was used to being a hall monitor.
He didn't have the study hall. He didn't have study hall on his schedule. He was just out of school.
Exactly.
Driver's
what
ed.
Clemson is getting this year.
Driver's ed. You know.
Part of my normal.
Used to the coaches taught driver's ed.
I'm proud of both of you kiddos. Y'all have a great day. She knows who Chuck is and recognizes his voice. That's from Times.
I made it.
Chuck, hey, Lennox, by the way, we've never had this conversation, but Chuck is on your emergency contact list. So
you're in trouble.
If you ever come out and you know, there's this like bald guy and he speaks with a loud booming voice and he says, "Go Hogs, get in the truck." That's Chuck.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
What if this is going to sound really horrible, and I apologize, I don't mean to be mean, but what if you could get an extra year of eligibility by getting a judge to give you a temporary injunction because you played for Chad Morris at Arkansas?
Yeah, you wouldn't have to leave town.
No. Yes, Washington County, you can find a judge that says, you know what, I agree with you, I would like those 2 years back as a fan too.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
You're just talking.
No.
You're just talking.
I'm ready to roll right now, Bo.
Cheats, steals.
It's a real talk show host.
Live from the Warfield Distillery Studios, Idaho's most awarded distillery.
Let it out.
Let it out.
Let it rip.
Let it go.
If you're a Hawk fan, be a Hawk fan.
Hey, Bo, you're wrong.
Come in at your own risk. Nobody's safe in here.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
New week, here we go.
What do you want to react to? The weather, the U.S. Open, the U.S. In the World Cup.
The weather caught me off guard this morning. I'm not going to lie to you.
I knew it was going to storm or rain overnight.
I didn't know it was going to happen like that.
I didn't know it was going to be like this
loud
morning.
Claps of thunder and the whole deal. I mean, it's it's a stormy morning. Monday morning.
Was it harder for you to get out of bed this morning?
Well, see, I've got a theory on summer weekends. They just fly by much more quickly than like winter weekends.
Yeah.
Summer weekends are just like bang.
Oh,
they're over.
9 o'clock last night.
I know.
It was still light out.
I know. And
you just want to take it in because it's the best part
You
of
want
the
to
day.
savor every moment.
Yeah.
I was sitting outside last night, end of the day, nice breeze. I'm like, I don't want to go and go to bed.
Maybe we should take a couple of weeks off.
Let's just not do Mondays anymore. Like
Sounds
during
like
the summer
anymore.
Generally speaking, as a society, let's just not do Mondays anymore.
If you could
no
change
argument.
in the
no
summertime,
argument
in the summertime.
If you could change one thing about our country, would it be a 4-day work week?
Might be.
In the summertime, absolutely.
In the summertime.
Yeah, I think that would improve morale dramatically.
And don't make it dark early in the winter. I don't know. Is that daylight savings time or standard time? Which is it, Bart? When it gets dark at 5 o'clock in the winter.
Oh,
I don't
mercy.
like that.
Mercy
I don't
sakes.
like that.
Mercy.
Yeah, I believe.
Let's stay away from that.
I believe that the whole there's a lot of misinformation or misguided.
What are we on right
information
now? What are we on
about,
right now? Are we on standard time right now or daylight savings time right now?
This is daylight savings
You didn't
time.
expect this, did you?
Yeah, no, this is daylight savings
How do
time.
we stop changing back and forth? How do we stop that?
Well,
can we get a bill?
Can we get that in the committee?
Somebody
The
add that onto the Save College Sports Act.
Slide
Just
that in.
tack
there.
it on there, you know.
For mental health.
Yes.
For the student athletes.
We're going to take care of this time change with the Save College Sports Act. Everything wrong in society, we're just going to tack on to that bill.
When's the documentary coming out about, maybe it already has, how COVID has changed, what all it changed, how it destroyed us? Yeah. Can we get that?
I can't believe it's not happened.
I've completely forgot what I was going to say.
Well,
that was
It'll happen.
We randomly talk while you're doing whatever it is you're doing over there. And then we say something halfway interesting to you, and you get distracted, which is what happens to us on the regular.
Yeah, it really does.
But for you, that's a little rare. That's surprising.
Well, I was still caught up on the daylight saving standards.
Well, he was trying to find the answer.
Yeah.
Still don't know.
There's really not a right answer. There's probably a wrong answer.
Right answer.
There's probably a wrong answer. There's not necessarily a right answer. It's the way it is now for reasons, and some people think those reasons are silly or outdated or whatever. You don't want to go to.
What are you talking about?
Oh, let's just see where this goes.
You don't want to go to permanent daylight savings time for a lot of reasons, mostly having to do with like sleep patterns, and
my sleep pattern's already screwed up.
And you don't your kids aren't going to school in the dark during the winter, which would be something that would happen.
Because the darkness would last longer in the morning.
Yeah.
So that's when we do it.
That's part of the reason. Yeah, I mean there are a lot of different reasons for it.
This is the way I think about it.
I noticed. I noticed you kind of doing. Yeah,
using my hand. To do the clock.
For those listening on the radio, Bo is using his hand as a
what
clock.
An idiot. You're talking about talking with your hands. I do it all the time. It's literally how I think.
Me too.
It's just like, well, if you go over here and it goes this way. The brain. The brain. I think I should donate my brain like an NFL player when it's over. Then you can all find out what happened.
Yeah.
And he's like,
It all
it really wasn't his fault.
Yeah. He was just nuts. He was just good old-fashioned crazy.
Wasn't his fault, just crazy.
That's the best thing that could happen to me. That's what I want you to release the findings at the memorial service, would you please? He was a troubled man. It wasn't his fault. Oh, jeez. Okay, it's Monday. We haven't mentioned really the College World Series much. But,
winner take all tonight.
North Carolina stormed back on Sunday after Oklahoma.
Pressure shifts to Oklahoma now.
Yeah,
I think.
Well, those freshman pitchers are feeling it a little bit.
Yeah, they are.
I've heard so many people say things like, if Oklahoma wins, I'm going to be so disgusted. So disgusted. Like, why couldn't Arkansas have this moment like Ole Miss had a few years ago, and Oklahoma's having right now if they win the whole thing? We're just cursed. And I'm like, well, what does that have to do with Oklahoma? Because they're in the same conference, because they're less of a program in your eyes, which I would agree with that. They haven't been the same program Arkansas has been over the last 10, 15, maybe even 20 years. They did win it in 94. Arkansas's never won one, but I don't understand, like, if somebody else wins one before you do, does that cheapen it? Like when Tony Vitello rolled over to Tennessee and suddenly won a national championship, does that make it any worse for an Arkansas fan?
It's hard to imagine because our fan base and all of us are so invested in baseball now, and we have been for the better part of 20 years. But I can tell you at Oklahoma, they've not been invested in baseball over the years, and I don't mean that as a critical statement. Lots of places are not invested in baseball the way Arkansas has been over the years. Would you trade the last 23 years for one upstart run like Oklahoma's having?
No, I wouldn't.
And that may include a national championship for them. Now, that's hard to imagine because we're so invested in it. It's hard to imagine and remember a time when we weren't. I remember it. But most people don't, when we were not, as a fan base, so wild about baseball. Well, now, if you were to ask, well, yeah, I'd trade it. I'd trade it for a national championship. Well, without the last 20, 23 years, we're not talking about
You
baseball
wouldn't
the
have
way.
the
Yeah,
stadium.
that's
You wouldn't
exactly
have the
right.
lights at
You
the
wouldn't have
ballpark.
any of that.
You wouldn't have the wonderful hog pen.
You wouldn't have
experience.
been in Omaha in 2018 in all probability. You would have never been in that position. So,
and you've been there with Van Horn, what, 7 times? Has it been 7? I can't remember.
I guess this is his 7th here. I think it's his 9th overall, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to look it up. My point is I'm really happy for Oklahoma. And Skip Johnson, their coach, said something that, more coaches probably ought to say. He said, man, you guys are doing great. You're playing well. We're going to stay out of your way. And that's kind of what they've done. In other words, while I admire the job Skip Johnson's done, I don't think he's become some brilliant coach all of a sudden. I think his guys are playing well, and he's staying out of the way, which is what good coaches do when teams are playing well sometimes, particularly in baseball. I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade any of it. I know some people might, but I'm not in that group.
Would you trade any of
here we go.
Would you trade any of the football years?
Well, one or two of them I might switch out, yeah.
Would you trade? I mean, all of it's been an experience. Would you trade any part of the journey? It's just made us appreciate it.
I've loved every single second of it, but there are some days that if you could change, you'd go back and change,
There are some things that – what's crazy is that how they only won 2 games last year to me. That's just crazy. I never saw that coming. I mean, I'm not saying I saw them winning 9 games, but 2, I didn't see that. And then when they made the change, I thought they're going to win a couple, 3 more. They might make a bowl game. And they just never were able to quite put it all together. And the thing is, they were in so many games the last 2 years. And we talk about this every time it comes up, or I do. I'm interested to see with Silverfield what it looks like if they don't beat themselves. Do they have enough talent to be in the games they were in the previous 2 years and now not beat themselves? And does that lead to any more victories?
Well, there's a lot of things that have to change when you're coming off a 2-10 season. I don't know that mindset's the first one, but I think mindset's really important. Expecting to win, expecting to lose, the habits of winning, the habits of losing, the comfort level. I've been around teams when they're winning and teams that are losing. Despite what you might think, sometimes the pressure's greatest when you're winning, and you sort of get comfortable sometimes just being okay. All that's got to be different.
Time for a random Razorback. You ready? You want to start the random Razorback? We'll do that next. Bart, what's the first random Razorback that comes to mind? Go. You've just blown through several.
Yeah, we've been going.
Not like
over
you haven't
some.
thought one yet.
Well, yeah, I wasn't.
That was the whole point of it being random. Well, first one
That's
that
right.
came to mind.
Just popped
Even if
into
it
your
was-
head.
Even if it was like a really well-known one. What was the first one that came in your Edward?
My mind goes to Jalyssus Nobles.
Now there's a random Razorback.
That's a good
well
one.
done.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
That's where my mind goes.
That's a good
Andrew Davey.
Andrew Davis.
Andrew
Springdale.
Davey.
That's a good one.
One of the Springdales.
Now,
5.
he was Little Rock. Davey was Little Rock.
I was thinking of Andrew Norman.
And there was
Andrew Davey lives here now.
I think that's right. I think he does.
Yeah.
He was a sometimes tight end.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Good one.
tackle.
Played baseball.
Played baseball and got drafted. Was part of that 2006 Razorback team that was so good. I think he backed up like the tackles, if I remember right, that year. He was like a freshman or something. But
He was a dude.
he had a moment or two later on. He had a moment or two. But he's a big guy, and that's my random Razorback.
All right, we'll do it next. 877-377-6963. Who's your random Razorback on a rainy Monday? We're brought to you in part by Warfield Distillery. We're in the Warfield Studios, Idaho's most awarded distillery, but now Arkansas-owned and operated, distilled at almost 6,000 feet, which makes it incredible. Try a War Fashion when you go to a place like Arthur's in Little Rock. You can go to drinkwarfield.com, enter your zip code, and find Warfield products near you. Single malt whiskey. They've got both more that tastes like a scotch and more that tastes like a bourbon. Then they have organic vodka and gin. Check it out, drinkwarfield.com. Enter your zip code and find where you can get it near you. 715. Good morning. I don't even know now. I don't even know what I was about to say.
I mean, we were talking about.
It's profound.
What were we talking about?
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Looking for the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits? Macadoodles or Guess Who in Bentonville has you covered.
Having what they came down here for in stock on the shelf is very important. You're going to find everything that you could possibly want. I've heard customers tell me over the years that they may be sitting around, somebody brings up some weird name whiskey, and somebody will chime in and say, well, if anybody's got it, it's going to be Macadoodles.
Macadoodles, just north of Bella Vista at the state line, and Guess Who in Bentonville.
Did you know Chevy of Fayetteville is the #1 volume dealer in Northwest Arkansas? That means nobody sells more cars, trucks, or SUVs than Chevy of Fayetteville. They've been a part of our community for over 25 years. They're supporters of our local schools and the Razorbacks. And they're the best after the sale. An award-winning service and parts department, a waiting area, complimentary loaners. So go see Chris Mark in Denver and the team at Chevy of Fayetteville, inside the Fayetteville Auto Park.
In a world full of shortcuts, one whiskey refused. 100% local Idaho barley, aged in Idaho's mountain climate. For complexity you can taste, a spirit that answers to the land and no one else. This is not just whiskey. This is a declaration. Warfield, American single malt whiskey from Idaho's most awarded distillery. Set the standard. Available in select retailers nationwide. Drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSBank.com, member FDIC.
He's Chuck Barrett.
He's Bo Mattingly.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
People were so excited about just our showing up when we said we're going to show up, calling them back. When we gave them a price, the price didn't change throughout the job. The price was what the price was. And so that experience that I've got in the years that I've been in customer service has taught me that if you could just keep your word, people will keep coming back.
It's what Clay Maxey and the people of Teamwork Roofing and Construction are all about. Learn more at teamworkbuilt.com. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, built on quality, powered by teamwork.
Blakeman's isn't just where Arkansas gets engaged. It's where you go to have a wonderful experience.
Every touch point matters. And I think what we show off best is Cafe B. It's Onyx Coffee by Blakeman's. Cafe B, we're offering the best coffee in the country, complimentary. I feel so fortunate to be able to go to work there every day. Big windows, the open lighting, the warm environment, and again, the cafe. It's the best.
Blakeman's, where every day is a diamond. Hey, it's Bo, and what if home meant waking up to bent grass fairways, mountain views, and a community that actually feels like one? Big Creek Golf and Country Club in Mountain Home, Arkansas has just released brand new home sites right on the golf course. The first new construction in 20 years. These are premium properties in a safe, welcoming community surrounded by the natural beauty of the Ozarks at a price that might surprise you. Go big and go home. Visit BigCreekGolf.com today. That's BigCreekGolf.com.
For over 20 years, ProLand Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, our team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you every step of the way. They're independently owned, so their only priority is you. ProLand Title can say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com to get a quote today. Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
I'm right. No, Arthur. I'm right. I am right. Go look at it. Go look it up. Do the research and then come back.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
The best part of that is you invited him back. On that drop right there, you said, do the research and then come back. And he has. In fact, Arthur texted the show this morning. He's got the Phil Steele
He sent in
magazine.
the actual hard copy.
He's got
still in the wrapper.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, that means
Pretty
football season's
impressive.
coming.
Yeah.
AI, all the stuff, all the technology. Phil Steele's still sending out a phone book.
370 plus pages of
like
college football information.
The college football yellow pages.
It really is.
It's the old phone book for college football.
Yes, I mean
Trusted by broadcasters everywhere.
I can remember when it first started coming out. You would read it I didn't read it cover to cover when I first got it, but over the course of like 2 or 3 weeks in the summer, you'd read the magazine. At least that's how I did it. And then by the time you get to July or August, you're ready to roll.
I used to do that when I would use that as prep for that hell called SEC Media Days that we would go to.
Yeah.
To see what's going on with each team, and so I would really check that out, and just prepare for every SEC team and go down there and we'd basically do a preview on every SEC team, and then we got tired of it.
Yeah. SEC Media Days got old. Yeah.
I'm about to the point where I could go back. But there for a while, it was just like, that was enough.
Yeah.
I had enough of it.
Well,
I mean,
I almost feel like it's worse now.
It's just kind of a circus of, people just yapping about whatever. And I'm not saying there aren't any quotes or anything good that comes out of it, but we can get all those here.
Also, it's in Tampa this year.
That's awesome.
Why was it not ever in Tampa when we were going?
It's also going to be freaking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit humid. Down there in Tampa.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're taking vacation.
People will be dreaming of Birmingham.
Yeah.
The show is taking vacation in July, for, I don't know, most of the month. And I still don't know what I'm going to do.
I haven't fully decided either.
Because I'm not sure.
But the weather does have something to do with it.
Well, I'm not sure I want to go to I want to go to a beach and I want to just hang out. That's great, but I don't know that I want to be in the heat, like hotter than it is here.
The heat's not been stifling yet. And I just assume keep it that way for as long as
100%.
possible.
Random Razorbacks coming up. Heath's in Cabot. Heath, good morning. Chuck and Bo Show. Glad you called. What's going on?
Hey, good morning, gentlemen.
Hi, Heath.
I just got a interesting fact. This was brought to my attention this weekend. Little gym talk, but you realize that the Razorback football program, and just take the last 25 years, just the last since 2000, that they have exactly the same amount of 2 and 10 seasons as they do 10-plus win seasons, which is 3.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I don't even know if any other program in the SEC has that. So, but, I hear you talking about Silverfield this morning. I'm interested to see what he could do also. I mean, you got a coach that never made a championship appearance in the American Athletic Conference. I'm kind of curious to see what he can do when he comes to the SEC. Totally different league, totally different players. So, I mean, we'll see, but that's all I got this morning, guys. Just
are you hopeful?
No, he's got that dark cloud. He's got the dark cloud. I can tell.
Listen. I can see a little. I get a little Chad Morris vibes coming from Memphis.
What is
so
it?
I don't really,
what is it?
How do you?
Where do you get that? What is
yeah,
it?
I mean, Chad did not win close to the number of games Silverfield did at Memphis.
I just don't think. I mean, listen, Arkansas needs about $50 million in NIL money just to compete within that league. In my opinion, $50 million. That's what it takes in today's college football. I
don't think Missouri has that. Missouri doesn't have 50 million. For example. I mean, you're talking about LSU, maybe Alabama.
You can
Georgia,
be competitive
maybe
on less than that.
But, yeah, I don't think you need that much.
I mean, they had a lot of money invested last year, and look at the end result. So, I mean,
You're talking about Arkansas?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
They had a lot of. They did not have a lot of money invested in football.
$15 million
last
roster,
year.
maybe 15.
I'm not even sure it was that.
So Taylor Green wasn't making over $1 million?
He was. That's one player.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. They're going to need multiple players making over $1 million.
Well, I hear you, but I'm just talking like your numbers are skewed in my opinion.
But you're
You don't
saying
need
Arkansas,
50 million.
yeah, you just, I mean, you're talking out of both sides of your mouth. You said they need more than one player making $1 million, but you said they had plenty of money last year, and that's not accurate.
Well, they're going to need more than what Silverfield's going to be bringing to the table.
Well,
I mean,
Heath,
this next year is going to be this.
Heath. You should have just said at the very beginning they're going to be terrible next year, because that's what you're driving at. That's what you want to say. I can tell.
Well, I'm not necessarily saying they're going to be terrible. I mean, if they win 3 games, they've had a successful season, because that's more than they won last year. But it's going to come back. It's going to come down to quarterback play. There's 8 new quarterbacks in the SEC on 8 different teams, and it's going to come down to quarterback play. And I don't know if A.J. Hill coming from Memphis has the experience, and we saw what K.J. Jackson could do a little bit last year. He's really not that experienced. So, I mean, if these guys, if they learn the system and they're on board, then they might, have a little bit more success. But I mean, this is the first year they're going to be starting, either one of them. So, and I mean, you're talking about a completely new defense, a whole lot of new staff. So, I mean, I just, listen. It's good to be optimistic, but it's better to be realistic. I mean, you're talking about they finished last year in the SEC. They're going to be going. Their schedule's
Wait. Do you get some kind of special prize for being, in your mind, more realistic than somebody else? I mean, why is it bad to be optimistic and good to be realistic as a fan? Why can't you be hopeful? I mean, you've got it figured out the middle of June. And it's obviously important to you to be right when you say Arkansas is not going to be good. But I mean, I just don't get that line of thinking.
Well, it's not about being right. It's just about having a clear understanding of look.
All right.
Look, they could be better, but let's set the bar right here. That way, if they don't reach the bar, then we're not disappointed.
So what's your bar? What's your bar? What's your bar? I mean, I don't think any of us have set a bar. I have certainly not and won't set a bar in terms of wins or losses total. All that does make a liar out of you. But what do you think would make for a good year?
Well, of course, I mean, they pretty much play for a bowl appearance every single year. So if they could somehow make a bowl game this year, that would be fantastic. But I mean, if they get 5 wins, that's going to be that'd be a great season. First year coach, a bunch of new players. I mean, first year starting quarterback, that would probably be in the toughest league in college football. If they got 5 wins, that would be, win all their non-conference. Maybe somehow go to Utah, sneak a win. That would be a really good, maybe get a tough road win. That would be matter of fact, how about this? Just win a 1-score game. How about they win a 1-score game? And, I mean, that would be, you could ride that into next season. I mean, that would be pretty good.
So do you?
Would you agree? I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I think winning a 1-score game would be great.
Yeah, I think flipping those 1-score games is part of how you get to where you're trying to go. But I'm interested. Like you said something about a moment ago about something about Silverfield that didn't sound positive. Are you doubtful that Silverfield can win, or do a good job, or be a good coach at Arkansas? And are you putting it on him, or is it on the program?
I just don't know. I mean, everything I've heard him say is very positive. He seems like he's one great motivator. I just find it hard to believe that a coach that couldn't make an appearance, a championship appearance in his conference, even though he had a lot of success at Memphis, is going to come over here to the SEC in the first, 4 years. If they give him 4 years that he's going to be able to do that. Not only that, but I'm not sure the university is going to give him the resources each year to really compete. I mean, it's going to take a lot. I mean, I don't, I just can't see that happening. Looking at past years of the program, and I know it's a new coach.
Have you paid attention, Heath, to all the fundraising for football? Have you paid attention to the $5 million influx to resources and then the increased NIL budget? Have you seen all of that? Have you? Have you or not?
More than
I'm just saying we've talked about it on the show. I mean, it's
yeah. I've heard you guys talk about it, but I mean,
they have more money than they've ever had in football.
What's the answer, Heath? Every year you've gone through a litany of reasons why you don't think Silverfield's going to have success here. What do you think the answer is?
probably a vast amount of resources, especially going towards NIL.
But I mean, what do you do? Bleed a turnip? I mean, where do you get that money? I mean, people say you need $50 million. Where do you go get it?
That's not my job to figure out. That's Hunter Yurchek's job to figure out.
All right.
But I mean,
I'm just saying, everybody throws arrows. Everybody throws arrows and darts. But
Doug, don't you go to people with deep pockets?
Well, sure you do,
Like,
and
I mean,
don't
that's
you?
your job. You
But,
go to-
but you're saying that you know, if you can't talk them into giving away their money, that you know somehow you're not doing your job. I don't know that I buy into
the
that.
biggest question, Chuck, I think the biggest question is why are these so-called billionaires in the state not giving their money to the university?
Well, I think many of them are.
I mean,
Many of them are.
You got
There's just not
Walmart's
that many
logo
of
on the field.
Many of them are. There's just not as many here as there are lots of places. That's just one of the cold hard realities.
Who's paying Calipari's? Who's paying his salary?
Are you talking about the Tyson involvement? I don't think Tyson's actually paying his salary, but he's involved with basketball and he sports basketball. We know they sports a lot of other things too.
But I think anyone who believes that like John Tyson's just paying for the basketball program, I don't think that's accurate. I mean, he's contributing a vast amount of money, but those who just say that, you know, he's paying for the basketball program, that's not true.
So it sounds like, Heath, you think if more like money was just thrown at the football program, that would fix it all. Is that what I hear?
I'm not saying it would fix it. I'm not saying it would fix it all. I mean, it's a process, of course, and you're going to need a lot of time. But
they started the process.
It's a lot easier to take shots than it is.
Everything, but
it's a lot easier to take shots than to actually come up with a solution. And lots of people are good at taking shots.
They say money can't buy happiness, but it can buy you some time, and with extra time becomes a little bit more happy. I mean, money can solve a whole lot of things, but I'm just saying if they're going to compete with other schools.
Let's land this plane real quick,
so,
Heath. Here, I'm just going to try to land this plane because here's what I don't understand. They went out and got more money. They went out and hired a football coach, a coach that has a really good record. Coach has done a lot of really good things. He hadn't been in the ACC or the AAC championship game. I'll give you that, whatever. But they made a change and they raised more money. Like, when you say, like, it's a process, it seems to me they started down that road. And do you not agree?
Yeah. I mean, I'm on board with that. Yeah, you're
All
right.
right, cool. 7:32. Good morning. Yeah, see, this is what the Chuck and Bo Show is. You just show up and have coffee with you.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
When it comes to sports and work, we all understand preparation, performance, and recovery. And that's exactly how the Sweat No Edge works. I'm in the program myself. I've told you about it before. It's designed for men who want to stay competitive as they age with hormone therapy for low testosterone, peptide therapy, metabolic testing, in-body scans, weight loss, and so much more. If you want to feel like you once did, get the free consultation. Log on to sweatnomcosmetic.com or just search the Sweat No Edge.
If fresh seafood is calling your name, Fish City Grill in Rogers has been answering for 20 years. Just check the chalkboard. Fresh fish comes in daily, and the specials are always worth a look. Crawfish season is rolling. The raw oysters are as good as you'll find anywhere in Arkansas, and happy hour runs Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. It's locally owned and worth every visit. It's Fish City Grill in Rogers, near the Pinnacle Hills Promenade.
It's the Chuck and Bo Show. We're just kind of wading through it, figuring it out with you this morning.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Getting the job done means tough and reliable equipment, and that's what WT Equipment is known for. A locally family-owned dealership with 4 locations across Arkansas. and always ready to help you get the job done. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust, like the legendary Bobcat and more. And they're offering aggressive pricing on skid steers and mini excavators. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcats, the friendly team at WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
Still searching for the perfect summer getaway? Mountain Home Arkansas might just be your answer. Wake up in the Ozark Hills. Hit the White River at sunrise. World-class fishing, hiking, trails, kayaking, and when the sun goes down, it's the kind of quiet you forgot existed. 2 lakes, 1 great town. All right here in the Arkansas Ozarks. Check it out at enjoymountainhome.com. Mountain Home Arkansas, where the outdoors is a way of life.
Looking for the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits? Macadoodles or Guess Who in Bentonville has you covered.
Having what they came down here for in stock on the shelf is very important. You're going to find everything that you could possibly want. I've heard customers tell me over the years that they may be sitting around, somebody brings up some weird name whiskey, and somebody will chime in and say, well, if anybody's got it, it's going to be Macadoodles.
Macadoodles, just north of Bella Vista at the state line, and Guess Who in Bentonville.
Favorite Razorback from the Chad Morris era. Let's do that. We're doing random Razorbacks today. And Dionisio Gomez has the lead. He's the leader in the clubhouse. He is the Razorback of the day.
Brutal.
And we're going to look for your favorite Razorback during the Chad Morris era. Was it Ty Story when he came back with Western Kentucky?
It might have been. I was the loudest cheer of those 2 years was when Ty Story
I think
came
the
back.
crowd was actually rooting for Ty Story in Western Kentucky.
Where's Duval Wally?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Who
was a running back in the Chad Morris era? Do we remember any of this? Rakeem Boyd.
That's the only person I
Wow, from junior college.
Because
From
Dev
Nottingham
Whaley was
U.
he was a Bielema guy, right?
No, he played 1 year with Morris.
Did he?
He played the
Okay.
same year.
Most people did.
Yeah.
Most people played 1 year with Morris. Name the quarterback room for the Chad Morris era. How about that?
Cole Kelly,
Nick
Ty
Starkle.
Story, Nick Starkle, Ben Hicks throws picks.
Ben Hicks. You don't have to take shots at
Nolan.
people.
Golly,
You can say,
Bart, come
golly.
on. I mean,
Connor
he did his
Nolan,
best,
Connor
you know.
Nolan, John Steven Jones,
That's right.
Oh, I forgot about
That's
that.
like 8 quarterbacks.
and none of them won an SEC
And none of them
game.
panned out, did they?
Jack Lindsay.
Connor Nolan.
Jack Lindsay played, yeah, that's right.
Connor Nolan
Now,
in
did Jack
AAA.
play for Lunny? Did Lindsay start when Lunny had taken over?
That's a good question.
I don't recall exactly. I think Lunny might have been the interim then.
Better interim coach. Barry Lunny Jr., John L. Smith.
Well, people have done worse than 4-8. I think it should be probably noted there. I mean, John L. That was not a great year, but people have done
But he
worse.
sure was- he sure
people have
was
done
entertaining.
worse.
Never miss a moment of the Chuck and Bo Show on demand, driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Watch us on YouTube, Twitter, every weekday, or stream the podcast version of the show on Spotify or Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
Arthur is in Vermont. Hogs play tonight. Arthur, good morning.
Good morning. I'm owning the day, but I can't really say I'm happy about it.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oh, the football conversation. It's back for a moment. 877-377-6963. What is your answer? What is your answer? He acted like the 2-10 when Heath called. 2-10. They've had as many 2-win seasons as they have
I
10.
knew where he was going.
Well, that's rare. I mean, 10-win seasons are rare, and 2-win seasons are rare. So the fact that they've equaled that now, they spent most of their time in between that somewhere.
I don't understand the point of the stat, if I'm being
Well,
honest.
I mean,
Like,
I didn't know if that was a good
he
thing.
said-
I wasn't really
He
sure.
said
exactly where we were
they've
going.
been in the basement as
Yeah.
much as they've been at their
well,
highest
look, he was
point.
trying to set up a situation to talk bad about the football program. That's what he was.
I agree with Chuck. Like, just get right to it.
Yeah.
Just get right to the headline, and then we
You
can.
think
we can
they're
go
going to
from
be
there.
bad? Okay.
Yeah. Jesse
Don't be
in
coy.
Springdale is highly doubtful. I don't know about what, but he's highly doubtful.
Well, I'm highly doubtful about a lot of things.
I want to do something fun, like obscure razor, or
Seth-
not a random razor.
Seth and Rogers, who came out to Macadoodles on
Yes, he did.
on Friday, which was great, by the way. We had a blast up in Pineville, and they were getting hit with some weather I noticed this morning, like a lot of the state is, and we did this morning as well. And I think it'll continue for an hour or so.
Severe thunderstorms rolling into the central part of the state now.
Depending on where
As
you
we
are.
speak.
Yeah. Steph said Arkansas knows when it's football time when you see Hooten's football magazines at the Price Chopper store.
Yeah.
That's so true.
I miss Price Chopper.
Which has more ads in it, Hooten's or Phil Steele?
Definitely Hooten's.
I think so, too.
I don't believe that Phil Steele has ads other than like things promoting his website and stuff in the magazine.
Steve's in Bentonville. Steve, good morning. Chuck and Bo Show.
Hello there. I'm calling about the random Razorback.
Yes. Who do you have? Who's your random Razorback of the day?
Well, way back when I was a child growing up on Long Island, a million miles away from Northwest Arkansas and the University of Arkansas, even on Long Island, me and all my friends knew about Bambi, Lance Allworth.
Mm-hmm.
And for the 3 years I've been following you, he never comes up as one of the all-time greats for Arkansas for some reason.
We're a prisoner of
Am I
more
missing
recent.
am I missing out on something?
No, we generally get more recent. Like talk about Darren McFadden. But
well,
yes,
it's been like almost 60 years since
That's
he
right,
played.
yeah.
And time gets away from you. And the reality is there aren't that many folks, just to be real blunt, Steve, that remember when Lance Allworth played. I know you're one who does, but time does
I
get away
remember
from you.
from Long Island. I wasn't even around here at that time.
Well, that's
So
He
who
was
would
so
you?
great.
And yes, he was.
Who would
He
you
was.
compare him to? Like, is he like if you're comparing other Razorback greats? Who would you compare Lance Allworth to? Like when you think about the athlete Matt Jones.
That's who I've heard more people compare.
Darren
him.
McFadden.
Yeah.
Like who would you?
Yeah.
Who would you?
Matt Jones I followed, several decades later, and McFadden I knew about, yes. Wasn't there quarterback Burt Jones back in the day?
Well, it was his brother Tom that was the quarterback here. Burt was a quarterback at LSU. His brother Tom was a quarterback here under Holmes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry about that part, but I'm just saying that Lance Allworth was like almost like a childhood hero for the kids back on Long
he
Island.
was. Well, he was for a lot of people. He was he went and played for the Chargers, and I mean, he was a bona fide football star, coast to coast.
All right.
No,
well, I
good
appreciate
call.
the info. That's all I really got to say, that he's my random Razorback.
There you go.
All
Thank
right,
you,
Steve. Thank you.
He's a Razorback great for sure.
Yeah.
Nelson's in Harrison. Nelson, good morning. Chuck and Bo Show.
Good morning, fellas. I wasn't really wanting to talk about the random Razorbacks, but how about Carol Small?
Yeah, Carol Small, fullback.
They smashed up the face mask.
Yes, that's right.
Kiero Small's a football player, man. I mean, that's what a football player looks like. Kiero Small.
But no, guys, this is what I want to get on here, and that not the last caller, but the previous caller. Guys, if you're looking, I mean, this is just like what Bo was saying about the Darius Acuff stuff. If you're mining for something and you're looking for something to be curious about, yeah, there's stuff in there. But Bo sat there and told this caller, we are the best financial situation that we've been in with football. You've got to crawl before you walk. And Silverfield has won more SEC games than we have in the last, how many years?
3 or 4 years.
Silverfield.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
beaten SEC
come
teams.
on.
That's right.
I mean, come on, guys. You can sit there and you can try any way to wiggle and finagle this around and say, well, Hunter Yurchek ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing. The board of trustees ain't doing. They're doing everything they can, and I just don't understand why people are like, well, they're not doing nothing over there. Everything I see is pointing to them trying to be better. Guys, go home.
When it's all said and done, go Hogs.
At the end of the day.
That's right.
They're just trying to get the job done. Here's the thing. I don't want people to mistake me saying they're in the best financial situation they've ever been in to say that means they're winning a bunch of games this year. I'm simply talking about they realized they had to make some changes, and they've made some changes. And they're significant changes. And I think it's going to be tough this year just because you didn't have a lot of time to build a roster if you're Ryan Silverfield. But I don't know what it's going to be like. Maybe it'll be – I expect it to be better. I don't expect them to win 2 games again. The win total in Vegas is what, 4.5? Is that right? You got to pick 4 or 5. You got to be – there's a hook in there. It's on one side or the other. That's probably about where it should be. But I do expect that – this is the first year towards something that will improve. And if it doesn't, we'll talk about it then. And we'll talk about it as it goes. But I'm not the person that's looking at it going, that's a horrible hire. They've done nothing that they needed to do to improve the program. They have. They've done that. I think we all want it to happen like that. You wanted to have a really popular, well-known college football coach get hired that everybody knew and can get excited about. But at the end of the day, Chuck, that's all it would have been until that person gets the job done.
Whoever finds success here as a coach, the first thing you're going to have to do to win over the fans is win a game or two you're not supposed to win. Do something they don't expect to happen. Part of what Ryan Silverfield or every other coach that's come here has had to overcome is, what we were listening to a little bit ago, that we're doomed. There's no sense in even playing the season, and that, I'm a realist because I can find out, I can recognize all the things that are wrong. And I can assure you, any recognition by any of us on what's not working, they recognized a long time ago. You may not necessarily think that, but I can assure you that's the case.
Bart lets us know that it is 4.5, and the big money is on the under. Like if you're looking for better odds, you're picking the big money's on the over. They're minus 140.
No, they're minus 170. The under is minus 172.
Yes, yeah.
Meaning there's not a lot of value there. Meaning people think Arkansas is going to go under as of right now. Under is the favorite, so to speak.
Well, and sometimes
over plus 140.
Sometimes when people try to determine are you an optimist or a realist, if you're not calling for people to be fired, a lot of people don't consider you to be a realist. Nobody's on this show saying, I think Arkansas is going to win 10 games next year. I haven't heard anybody say anything like that. I don't think anybody out there realistically looking at this is looking at this situation and saying, you might keep that first weekend of December open. I don't think anyone's saying that, but neither are you going to hear somebody say that all these people need to be fired. They didn't win this week, so all these people need to be fired. We're doomed. We might as well cancel the program. I mean, to hear some people talk, you might as well not even play the season.
There's so much to get into here. Matt and Harrison has sent a Matt and Harrison type text that I want to get to next. It's 7:48. Right. Chuck and Bo Show. Back in a second. Do you have more opinions today? Do you have more things that we haven't gotten to?
Hell yeah, brother.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Flight by Yingling is the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You got it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acura, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutopark.com. That's FayettevilleAutopark.com.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
There's no better place to watch a game than Walk On Sports Bistro. With more than 60 TVs at every location, catch all the summer sports action while you cool off with mouth-watering Louisiana favorites like po' boys and gumbo, plus burgers, ice-cold draft beers, and cocktails made for hot days. Incredible food, outstanding service, and a game day atmosphere that never takes a season off. Visit one of the 5 locations across Arkansas today, including Rogers and Fayetteville. Walk On Sports Bistro. We live for this. You're right, Chuck. You're right. You're right.
You're not wrong, Chuck.
About
But
because we
that's
don't
all I
want.
wanted to hear. That's really all I wanted to hear.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
At Pascal, comfort and quality are well within reach. For over 50 years, homeowners have trusted them for world-class service. Every detail matters. Right now, get a brand new high-efficiency AC and furnace system starting at just $79.99, with payments as low as $100 a month. No shortcuts, no surprises, just Pascal quality at a price more families can afford. Same week installation is available, so click over to gopascal.com to schedule.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com. There's no better shopping experience than you're going to find at Macadoodles or at Guess Who in Bentonville. With an unbeatable selection, amazing prices, and service that's unbeatable, they've got everything you need. Roger and the team are always there to help.
I love it. I've been doing this for 53 years, and one of the things I love most about it is our customers. Part of what makes me love the retail business is just the interaction with my customers.
Macadoodle, just north of Bella Vista, and Guess Who in Bentonville.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple. When you win, you get to say anything you want. That's what sucks. When you don't win, the other guys get to say anything they want, and you just got to take it.
The Chuck and Bo
We'll
Show.
get back to random Razorbacks, but we've been hijacked by football momentarily, and that can happen from time to time. We're brought to you in part by WT Equipment. I'm going to read a couple of texts here. WT Equipment trying to help you get the job done every day. Bobcats are great. They've got a bunch of great equipment there, like New Holland Hustler Steel, the legendary Bobcat. Family owned and operated, whether you're running a farm, managing a job site, or taking care of your own land, WT Equipment has the tools to help you get the job done. Get it done. Get it done today, WTEquip.com. Matt and Harrison said this, and I've heard this, not understanding why people are pessimistic about the football program is rather strange. Yes, I'm hopeful, but honestly, our football experience has been bad for years now. So, yeah, I have more reservations than hope. Yeah, we totally get that. My stance on that is just because it's always been bad for a while doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. And the prediction of Ryan Silverfield's not going to be any good isn't necessarily a prediction that comes with a lot of merit. I mean, the guy won a lot of games. The other text here from Jesse in Springdale is, I sent the highly doubtful text when y'all were talking about with the caller, would Silverfield get it done? A lot of negativity is what we have because we've been burned too much to be optimistic. I remember last year before the season started, Y'all had Kool-Aid Corner, and I bought it. Not going to happen again. Well, we had Kool-Aid Corner for fun. Like we were saying, what if it could be? But just because it didn't turn out that way, starting off with, we're going to suck, I don't understand that position as a fan. I mean, you go out and play golf tomorrow, and maybe you've never broken 100 before. But maybe you can today. Maybe you can. I just don't understand. People act like it's you're either delusional or you're real. No, you're just having a prediction, and you're feeling that way. I love a day or weekend at Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. The golf, the people, the hospitality, and the events they host always hit the mark, and members enjoy it all. State-of-the-art practice facilities, food, beverages, a big pool with a snack and beverage bar, tennis and pickleball courts, and they can even book you an exclusive fly fishing trip. There's no initiation fee, and for out-of-towners, a membership is only $185 a month. It's Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. It's home away from home.
This is Chuck Barrett, and I'm so glad I chose McDonald Eye Associates for my recent cataract surgery. They took great care of me. You have to have good vision to be the voice of the Razorbacks, and I'm glad I trusted my eyes to McDonald Eye. I learned patients of all ages have a lot of options when it comes to modern surgery to reduce or even eliminate your eyeglasses. They've been taking care of patients for over 50 years, and that says a lot. So for your best vision, trust McDonald Eye. Online and same-day appointments at McDonaldEye.com.
Ben Blakeman joining us to talk about something they've been doing for 35 years, helping Arkansans with their stories and jewelry.
We want you to feel comfortable. We want you to feel confident. We want you to be educated. And we have a larger selection. We have more opportunities, more availability. Some people come in knowing exactly what they want. Some people come in having never been into a jewelry store before. We want both experiences to exceed all expectations.
Blakeman's Fine Jewelry, the official jeweler of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Getting the job done means tough and reliable equipment, and that's what WT Equipment is known for. A locally family-owned dealership with 4 locations across Arkansas, and always ready to help you get the job done. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust, like the legendary Bobcat and more, and they're offering aggressive pricing on skid steers and mini excavators. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcats, the friendly team of WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
I don't want Lane Kiffin at LSU. I want weird stuff going on.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
At First Security Bank, banking isn't one size fits all. It's personal because everyone's financial journey looks a little different. From managing day-to-day spending, running a small business, to helping your kids learn more smart money habits, or taking that big step toward buying a home. At First Security, you get the services you expect, the technology you need, and the real support of local people who live here, know the community, and take the time to understand what you're trying to accomplish. Life moves fast, and having a bank that moves with you makes a difference. Whether you prefer stopping by a branch, banking on the app, or picking up the phone to talk with someone who actually knows your name, First Security is there. They offer smart tools like mobile banking, bill pay, and mobile check deposit, along with thoughtful solutions like flex banking for kids, checking built for small businesses, and local mortgage lenders who guide you through the home buying process. Choose the power of personal. Bank better at First Security. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you or a loved one struggling with addiction? There is hope. John 3:16 Ministries is a free, faith-based 501c3 program that has helped more than 3,000 people transform their lives over the past 23 years. This long-term inpatient program includes lodging, counseling, medical care, and job training, all at no cost to you. In a period of 6 months to a year, you could graduate with a trade, a purpose, and a fresh start. A spiritual boot camp for men and a safe refuge for women. Log into john316thecure.com.
In a world full of shortcuts, one whiskey refused. 100% local Idaho barley, aged in Idaho's mountain climate for complexity you can taste. A spirit that answers to the land and no one else. This is not just whiskey. This is a declaration. Warfield, American single malt whiskey from Idaho's most awarded distillery. Set the standard. Available at select retailers nationwide. Drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
I still think there's a right way to do things, and money has become part of this equation. But if you go back to the right way to do things, I recruit you. We have a great system. You want to be a part of this system. You want to go here, improve your game. While you're here, we're going to win. We're going to put some other guys that are like-minded with you. We're going to create some connectivity, some chemistry, but we're all on the same page here to try to develop you for what you eventually want to become, okay? That whole thing, to me, is still at the core of the foundation of how you're going to build a successful program. We've added money into that equation, and I get that, and you've got to play that game to a certain extent. But when it becomes more about the money than it becomes about that, I think that's where it all gets screwed up for programs and players.
There's only 4 or 5 programs, though, that have that luxury. Fortunately for us, we're one of them. A program like Miami, they don't necessarily have that luxury. They're chasing. Program like Louisville, they're chasing.
I think Kentucky's been chasing a little bit. Since
they have been chasing.
I'm not trying to pick on them in this.
No, they've been
particular
chasing
case.
some. They've been chasing.
But I think what was interesting about that whole deal is they went and hired Mark Pope, but then they tried to make up the difference between Pope and Cal and act like they were the same by spending money on players. And look, they weren't terrible. I mean, they had a formidable roster, but I just think there's really something too. You're right. I agree 100% with what you're saying, Chuck. There's really something too, though, when it becomes about that money. It becomes about something different than you really need in your organization
because
to win.
you've overpaid for it. I mean, that's the thing that, I mean, we can talk about this till 10 o'clock in the morning, but that's the part that drives me nuts about the transfer portal. People say, well, you got to have money. You got to have money. Yeah, you do. But at some point.
Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
What are you guys doing tomorrow? Got any plans?
I'll be here.
Got any plans after the show, Chuck, tomorrow?
No,
Perfect. That means you can come help me with your truck. Tomorrow's moving.
Friends don't ask friends to help move.
I didn't know we were friends.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
You're just talking.
No.
You're just talking.
I'm ready to roll right now, though.
Cheats, steals.
It's a real talk show.
Live from the Warfield Distillery Studios, Idaho's most awarded distillery.
Let it out.
Let it out.
Let it rip.
Let it go.
If you're a Hawk fan, be a Hawk fan.
Hey, Bo, you're wrong.
Come in at your own risk. Nobody's safe in here.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mack.
802. 802.
New week.
Can I just say one more thing about this whole conversation?
I wish you would.
Optimism
Please
and
do.
negativity around Razorback football. And this is just, maybe it's personality driven. I think sometimes you can choose a mindset. You can change your mindset. I know you can do that. It's happened for me. I've done that. I've put work in to do that in certain areas of life. We can have another conversation about that some other day. But this idea of sitting here with this microphone and talking about Razorback football and having sort of a mindset of being hopeful is not the same mindset of telling you something's going to happen. That is not a guarantee, or that, there's not or pretending there's not a problem, or that you don't need to fix the problem. But when there are moves made that seem to be headed the direction of trying to fix the problem, that can create some optimism. But there is an opportunity, or there's a choice that we all have every day about what we choose to be like, and do a spirit or attitude of hopefulness or belief. In my opinion, for me personally, is a much better approach to a day. Forget football, just a day, than having one of yesterday sucked, so today's going to suck too. And you know what? Nothing ever goes my way. And if I spill my coffee on the way into work that morning, and I choose to allow that to just be my thought process on the way the rest of the day is going to go, I know for me personally, that's not a good approach. So when we talk about optimism versus pessimism, it's not like we don't believe or think there's a reason to be negative or be pessimistic about the season. Believe me, Chuck's called all the games. I mean, if you think you had a bad time last year, go try to get on a freaking microphone and talk about the same crap for 3 hours, and another fumble and another missed opportunity and another disaster, and you got to keep calling the game and then the post game. And if you think it's fun to sit in here and talk about all that losing, listen, we did a show for 12 years and they had the worst football run since World War II. And it drove me right out of the talk show business for a few years.
That's a long time.
For 12, yes, we had 2 years in there of and a lot of the rest of it was just, where's it? So if anybody has a reason to be negative, it's us. But I don't see the point. I don't see the point. People go, well, you guys get paid, but no, we work with the university and we cover. Chuck does games. I do stories. That's got nothing to do with how we feel. It's just an approach you take. It's a choice you make. And in my opinion, you try to find out what's really happening. You talk about what's really happening. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. But this idea of just being living like that, I do not want to hang out with you if that's your approach. I don't want to, we've all been there. You sit down, you've had a long day at work, your buddy invites you for a beer, and they sit down, and they're not just unloading because they had a bad day. We should all be there to hear that for each other. But it's just everything in the world is going to hell. Everything's terrible, and you just, after a while, you're just exhausted with it.
We're doomed.
That's when you talk about you're a dark cloud guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
There's a dark cloud just where you go. It's just hovering. So I just want to clarify. I don't know if I did a good job or not, but I wanted to clarify. That is why not be hopeful? Well, if I set the standard really low, then I won't be disappointed.
Well, saying you're hopeful about something's not the same as saying I think they're going to win the championship this year.
Right.
That and that's where I think people sometimes are, maybe they get confused. I don't know. Maybe they want to be confused. You're either championship level or everybody's got to be fired. But hey, let me say this. Because I have been there for every one of them, I do feel for our fans. I do.
Yeah.
I see their faces. I'm at those games, and I know how it hurts them, and I know they want their team to be better, because that's been something that we've all identified with, and it's bound us together over the years. And I get all that, and I want the same thing everybody else wants. I promise you. By the same token, I've also been around it enough to know that sometimes when you don't have the success that you want to have, it doesn't necessarily mean because all the people that work for you or play for you or coach for you are terrible. That's just not how it works. If it was as simple as firing and hiring, we'd have won 4 or 5 national championships by now, because we can fire with the best of them. We're not that great at hiring, or haven't been over the years, but we're pretty good at firing. So if that was always the answer, I'd be all in. I've just been around it enough to know it's not.
By the way, the call that we got from Heath where he said that Silverfield never won a championship in the conference that he coached. Well, we hired a guy that won 3 straight Big Ten championships.
Yeah.
That's not necessary. And did Saban win a championship at Toledo? Did he win one at Michigan State before he, got to LSU?
I'm still baffled by how that Bielema thing didn't work out better than it did, because there was so much momentum. They and I admit we got a little intoxicated when they beat an average Texas team down at that Texas Bowl, and they gave him a big deal and all that, and at the insistence of our boosters. That wasn't Jeff just acting unilaterally. So it just seemed like there was a lot of promise there. And I can remember being over at Memphis when they won the Liberty Bowl, when Alex Collins went nuts and they wore those shiny helmets that day. I can remember thinking, this guy's the real deal. And I'm not saying he's not. He is the real deal, or Illinois wouldn't be doing what they're doing. But it just didn't happen here. And that still is one I look back on and go, how did that all go wrong? Because there was a lot of momentum going in the right direction there.
And it got bad at the end in terms of how people felt.
Hard feelings.
But I still believe if he were here 2 more years, if they'd given him another year, I think that year would have been better. The next year, he was a good coach. But, when you lose the fans or a certain segment of them or the right people or the wrong people, you're done in college athletics. Here's another – and this, to me, and I don't know if it's interesting to anybody else, to me it's the interesting conversation that we have about optimism versus pessimism. And Jesse said, yeah, Bo, you're not saying anything that's not true, and I do appreciate you not running a negative show, but there's still burn me once, shame on you, burn me twice, shame on me. This is not real life and business deals. That's another thing that kind of drives me a little nuts is people, when they act like that the university's getting over on them. I get you might be given money and it didn't work out, but they're trying to win. Burn me once, shame on me.
That just means you got your hopes up.
Well, getting burned is when, you had a relationship with somebody, you had a partnership with somebody, and they screwed you over. Teams don't screw fans over. Like the Cleveland Browns are not trying to hose their fans every year. They just haven't been very good. But
you might find some people who disagree.
I just mean go into the year trying to tell you what you know what I mean. They're gonna tank. They act like they're gonna win, but they're gonna tank on purpose.
Well, yes, I'm not gonna let you pull one over on me.
The same thing is
nobody's
trying
to fool anyone. No one's trying to con anybody. Which is, I think, sometimes the way people are, I'm too smart to let you con me. Well, then don't go. Well, then don't go.
I'm not going to be a Razorback fan anymore because you're not going to get over on me again. Like, that's not the same thing. You can choose to, not follow it because you're not entertained by it anymore. That makes sense. They don't entertain me anymore. I guess I wasn't that big of a fan because I'm not going to go or pay attention because I'm not entertained.
Being over the top is saying, hey, I think they're going to beat Georgia by 3 touchdowns this week. That's over the top. That's like, well, maybe you might ought to rethink.
Or looking at the schedule and thinking they're going to beat 4 of those teams on the schedule. Maybe being optimistic or hopeful, maybe we could pull an upset on one of those games.
I guess what you talked about a minute ago is the thing that kind of bothers me sometimes is people act like somehow someone's trying to con them. Someone's trying to con them out of something. And it's like, no one's trying to con you out of anything.
Bo. It's the relationship between the UA athletic department and us fans. Okay, well, what do you mean by that? I understand, some people don't feel appreciated and all that, but I'm just talking about winning and losing here. Some people love U of A sports more than their spouse.
Some do.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's great either. That sounds
something to unpack there.
Now you got a whole other problem.
Let's not name that person.
Yeah, let's not turn.
Oh, I don't think it's a short list. Just so we're clear.
Let's not turn your relationship with the Hogs into a relationship killer at home.
Somebody had a bad Father's Day yesterday.
Yeah, how was Father's Day? Did you have a good Father's Day?
I did.
That's
awesome.
Did
you?
I had a great Father's Day. Absolutely.
Great. Awesome.
Yep. We had dinner with all the kids and
there you go.
Got a couple of
surrounded
cards
by family
that Claude wrote. I'm just kidding. Nice. I'm just kidding. No, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was a great Father's Day weekend. Nobody had a better Father's Day than Wyndham Clark's dad, probably. Because do you think that's another? There you go. Do you think Wyndham Clark's dad, who flew in on the red eye overnight to watch his son, if he had lost, do you think he would even said hi to him?
There's no son of mine.
Burn me once.
This and that, but burn me once. I've been paying for all
you.
I've been paying for golf lessons since you were 8 years old.
Shame on me.
I think the second place prize money would have been just fine too.
Dude, Sam Burns, $2.4 million for second place. Thank you, Tiger.
Thank you, Tiger.
Another tip of the cap to Tiger. Tiger looks healthy. Looks like he came out of his getaway looking better. I'm just, seeing a couple pictures and reports. I don't know.
I
hope so.
Time will tell.
I hope so. Breakfast Funds brought to you by Pro Land Title. ProLandTitle.com. 45 offices in Arkansas. Independently owned. That gives them the ability to put their clients first, the ability to say yes to transactions other companies may not be able to. They have a big relationship with a huge range of national underwriters, and that helps them go to work for you. Close with the pros, cheer for the pigs, and close with the pros. ProLandTitle.com. ProLand Title. 877-377-6963. Random Razorback. We'll go through. We got to pick a random Razorback today. We got to pick one.
You got to put one up on social
We
media,
got to
right?
put one up on social media.
Dionisio Gomez was a big hit.
He's who the trophy should be named after. The Random Razorback trophy.
The Dionisio Gomez Award.
Yes.
Is he the founding?
He's the founding Random Razorback.
Random Razorback.
Yes.
I mean, I can't think of a better one.
I can't think of a higher honor for him. We need to get him on the show. I think he's coaching.
I think
he's coaching.
We definitely need to get him on the show. But that's a good idea.
He's a pretty good player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What years did he play? Was it early 2000s?
He played for Heath, didn't he?
Let's see.
I'm trying to remember.
I think he did.
He played in 01, 02, and 02, 03.
There you go.
Was that before he?
He was right at the end of Nolan, right at the start of Heath.
99 to 03, 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He came in under Coach
I like
Richardson and
these
went out
years.
under Coach Heath.
I
I
thought
guess
he
that's right.
8:15 Monday morning Reaction Monday. Good morning.
Bo.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Experience football game days on the Hill this fall as head coach Ryan Silverfield leads the Hogs into 2026. Great home matchups line the 7-game slate in Fayetteville, including kickoff in Arkansas on September 5th, the SEC home opener versus the Georgia Bulldogs on September 19th, and a Thanksgiving weekend rivalry battle with the LSU Tigers. Season tickets start at just $300 and are available now at ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
In a world full of shortcuts, one whiskey refused. 100% local Idaho barley, aged in Idaho's mountain climate. For complexity you can taste, a spirit that answers to the land and no one else. This is not just whiskey. This is a declaration. Warfield, American single malt whiskey from Idaho's most awarded distillery. Set the standard. Available in select retailers nationwide. Drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
At Pascal, comfort and quality are well within reach. For over 50 years, homeowners have trusted them for world-class service. Every detail matters. Right now, get a brand new high-efficiency AC and furnace system starting at just $79.99, with payments as low as $100 a month. No shortcuts, no surprises, just Pascal quality at a price more families can afford. Same-week installation is available, so click over to gopascal.com to schedule. Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You get it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acuras, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutopark.com. That's FayettevilleAutopark.com.
Hey, I'm sorry if this makes too much sense. I am more than happy to hear where I'm off on this.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
People were so excited about just our showing up when we said we're going to show up, calling them back. When we gave them a price, the price didn't change throughout the job. The price was what the price was. And so that experience that I've got in the years that I've been in customer service has taught me that if you could just keep your word, people will keep coming back.
It's what Clay Maxey and the people of Teamwork Roofing and Construction are all about. Learn more at teamworkbuilt.com. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, built on quality, powered by Teamwork. Blakeman's isn't just where Arkansas gets engaged. It's where you go to have a wonderful experience.
Every touch point matters. And I think what we show off best is Cafe B. It's Onyx Coffee by Blakeman's. Cafe B, we're offering the best coffee in the country, complimentary. I feel so fortunate to be able to go to work there every day. Big windows, the open lighting, the warm environment, and again, the cafe. It's the best.
Blakeman's, where every day is a diamond. Hey, it's Bo, and what if home meant waking up to bent grass fairways, mountain views, and a community that actually feels like one? Big Creek Golf and Country Club in Mountain Home, Arkansas has just released brand new home sites right on the golf course. The first new construction in 20 years. These are premium properties in a safe, welcoming community surrounded by the natural beauty of the Ozarks at a price that might surprise you. Go big and go home. Visit BigCreekGolf.com today. That's BigCreekGolf.com.
For over 20 years, ProLand Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, our team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you every step of the way. They're independently owned, so their only priority is you. ProLand Title can say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com to get a quote today. Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
I think I have 1,100 subscriptions. I'm pretty sure. It is so ridiculous.
I think I subscribed to Hulu twice.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Okay, we got some random Razorbacks to get to. We got the World Series tonight. Okay, Bart, real quick, because we got to start it on Monday so we can do it the rest of the week. When do we play in the World Cup?
Yeah, what channel, the whole deal.
If you miss it today, don't worry. We're going to do it again tomorrow.
What channel do you think?
It's gonna be on Fox.
It is on Fox.
Okay.
Yes. Ah, yes. Excellent.
Can I say something about Fox real quick?
Please.
I couldn't watch the game in English because I don't have like YouTube TV or like a overall streaming service, so I had to watch the game in Spanish. Telemundo on
Fox?
Peacock Plus.
Peacock. Yeah.
Huh.
I think
That's what they're doing on Peacock. So you have the Peacock app.
Yes, we have Peacock Plus or whatever it's called. Peacock
Plus premium, whatever.
I don't have that.
And so they had the stream on there, but it was only the Telemundo version. So we watched it the whole game in Spanish.
We have a whole other conversation just briefly going here. What you don't have any sort of cable like Dish, DirecTV, YouTube TV?
No,
nothing like
those
that.
are all so freaking expensive. We have the ESPN bundle with Disney Plus and Hulu. That's where we watch the majority of our stuff. So you get a lot.
You don't get like Fox on Hulu?
No, that you have to pay
only
like
if you
a
have
whole
Hulu
nother
live TV.
Right.
Oh,
I don't have live TV. I've got like the $35 ESPN Disney Plus Hulu bundle because we don't watch a lot of live TV outside of sports.
Right.
And so we pay for Paramount Plus too.
So you don't
during
watch
the
you don't watch
season.
the news.
No, I do not watch. Do you think I watch the news?
Current events. Silly current events.
Yeah, silly current.
This
events.
is where we are.
Twitter is
I
my
know.
news.
I know.
No, I know.
Good
I know.
God.
Where do you watch like the?
Oh, I get all my news.
Where do you watch like the State of the Union address?
I don't watch the State of the Union address. If there's ever any like breaking weather that I need to tune into, I just go to Facebook. They have
Chuck's teaching a class in college right now, and he just puts his head down.
Chuck, don't shake your head at me. Shake your head at the price of everything and the inconvenience of all the different streaming channels.
It is
So
extremely
we had
inconvenient
to
and expensive.
decide as a family what the most cost-effective bundle would be for us.
You don't have to have the right bundle just to keep up. I mean, just to keep
I
up with
keep
what's
up.
going on in the world.
Hey,
I
what
do
Twitter's
keep up.
for.
I just don't do it via Channel
Watching
5 News or
well,
whatever.
Yeah. No, I understand. This is the new world. This really is.
That is.
This is. And by the way, the news.
If you want to
isn't that
share
good
your
anymore,
YouTube
so.
TV login with me, just.
And I don't mean to be disrespectful at all to local news people. I don't mean
Right.
it like that. I just mean the news in general.
Right.
Like you know, it's not what it once was. You get all this opinion and
Yeah,
all
I
this
don't.
stuff.
We don't
and,
gather around the TV at 5 o'clock and watch the news.
Well,
And-
I don't
Part of the
think-
problem.
which
in the world
we
right
did
now.
when I was a kid. Yes.
My God, you're not informed the way you once were. You know.
Nobody tells you how to think.
Nobody argues about politics around the table anymore the way they used to.
Those good.
Peter Jennings ain't walking through that door.
That's right.
Anyways, I watched
Anyhow.
the whole World Cup game in Spanish because of this, which
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
that's actually
Learn some.
That was just
Did you
interesting
like
that-
it? Was it good?
Yeah.
Can you not go to like the
They-
Fox website and just watch it there?
No, they don't.
No,
have,
you have to have a separate Fox
They
app.
streamed the first game, the first USA game, for free in English on Tubi, which is where we watched it last time. Free app, free streaming app.
Yeah.
And then they went away with that, so I watched it in Spanish.
Okay.
Which the hilarious
is fine.
part about that and like the gatekeeping going on with Fox in that regard is like it's Fox. You can watch it with an antenna Like it's an over-the-air channel.
I should go get an antenna.
And so the fact that they're like gatekeeping it behind a paywall on an app is really that's kind of slimy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's literally free. Like it is free over the air to watch Fox, ABC,
Well, they're getting some
NBC,
people.
CBS. You know,
They're getting
Get
some
those
people.
rabbit ears, Edward.
You
Get some
I think
aluminum
I
foil.
think you can get a cable box at the the Walmart.
Or
You could also just go to walk-ons. You could just go
like
to
an antenna
walk-ons.
box.
Yeah, I've seen them.
I'm gonna have to go look into that.
Just go to
because it's
walk-ons and
ridiculous.
watch it there if you need
Well,
to.
that's
another
a
option.
solution too.
Bart, okay, when's the game?
well, we've established it's Thursday. We've
Oh, yeah.
established that it's on Fox.
Who are we playing?
Turkey at 9:00 in a match that actually does not matter at all.
9:00 Central.
9:00 Central Standard Time.
Where?
Central Daylight
Where?
Time. In Los Angeles, technically Inglewood, California.
7 there.
7 there.
9 here.
Correct.
On Fox.
On Fox on Thursday
Turkey.
against Turkey.
Turkey.
A game that does not matter.
Why
because
does it not matter?
The United States has already won the group. They have already won the group. It does not matter what happens. The U.S. wins the group
So we're
and
gonna
takes
tank.
that
We're
position.
gonna tank it.
I don't know that we'll. No, I don't know that we'll tank it. I would expect
Have some
anybody.
load management.
I would expect anybody who's on a yellow card to sit, because if you get 2 yellow cards in group play, you have to sit out the first game of the knockout round. You're suspended for the first game of the knockout round. So I would expect all those guys to not play, and we'll see from there.
What happens after this game?
Yeah.
Well, for the U.S., the knockout round, once the group phase or the group stage is complete.
Is that like a basketball game of knockout where you just line the teams
No,
up? and you try to
it's
knock-
it's the bracket. It's the round of 32.
If you lose now, are you done?
Once you enter the knockout phase,
Yeah.
yes,
After
it's
this-
win or go home.
And now is
doesn't
the next, but the next game's not knockout.
No.
But the next one after that will be knockout.
Correct.
And so when you get to the knockout, you got to win, or you're
knocked out.
knocked out.
Correct.
Wow, it's all
Correct.
making sense now.
Correct.
It's not this game.
I
It's
never
not the
really-
one-
yeah.
It turns into an NCAA
When's-
tournament bracket
Okay.
situation.
When's that game? Who do they play?
Yeah, if they win, when will they play?
Well, so we have
Even if they lose.
a little bit of an idea. If Bosnia and Herzegovina beat Qatar or Qatar,
Some people
next
say Qatar.
next Wednesday, then the U.S. will almost certainly play Bosnia. If Qatar beats Bosnia, the U.S. will almost certainly play Qatar.
Who's favored in that Qatar Bosnia matchup?
Bosnia will be the favorite in that.
What a
In
bunch
that.
of idiots. Nobody can even follow this.
Unbelievable.
Nobody
I'm
has any
trying.
idea.
I'm really
The
trying.
most convoluted World Cup.
I'm
ever.
really
This
trying
is-
here.
Oh my
If you
gosh.
don't want to know what's going on with the World Cup, check out the Chuck and Bo show.
Bosnia, the
We will
minus
confuse the heck
240
out of you.
favorite. Bosnia, the minus 240 favorite in that matchup on Wednesday.
Okay.
So we favored in the game.
So
that
we're
doesn't
probably going to
matter.
play Bosnia in a game that will matter.
In a game that will matter.
Yeah.
very
This one
much.
doesn't.
What if Turkey wins? Does it matter to them if they beat us?
No, Turkey, I believe, has been eliminated. Turkey has, in fact, been eliminated.
So they're just going to play and go home.
So they
regardless.
cannot advance.
Well, why are they even
Why
playing?
are they playing the game?
Well, so this is there's actually been a little bit of controversy around this.
Confuse me more.
Would you please?
I'm not confused enough yet.
FIFA changed the tiebreaker. FIFA changed the tiebreaker in the group phase, the group stage of the World Cup. It used to be if you were tied on points, it went to goal differential, right? That used to be the first tiebreaker. Now it goes to head-to-head matchups. Well, Turkey's lost every match they've played, so they would not win a head-to-head matchup against anybody if they were tied on points. So they're out.
But they have to play the game.
They have to play the game, yes.
Okay.
It was a bad rule change by FIFA to go to that because it's removed a lot of the interest and intrigue from the third set of matches in the group.
What
in the
if
group
somebody
stage.
told you you could go to this World Cup game? They've got a free ticket for you. It's great, but you've
Would
got
you
to pay
go?
your own flight.
It's at 9 o'clock at night too.
Yeah, you got to go, but you get to go to a World Cup game, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I would absolutely go.
Even though it doesn't matter.
Yes, it's still a World
All
Cup
right,
match.
Well, I'll be watching. I'm looking forward to the game.
9 o'clock at night, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean that's, jeez,
It's tough. That's
well, I
tough.
mean, it's who knew that the USA would do so great that the last game of the whatever this round is called, the free knockout round,
the group stage,
the group stage round, that it wouldn't even matter.
Yeah.
Well, what a great place to be in.
Yeah.
Go United States of America, USA. Yes.
Beat those Turks.
Well, hey, listen, this does matter. If you want to live in a great place, Big Creek now has home sites available, and they are awesome, right on the golf course. But it's not just about the Big Creek Golf and Country Club site. It's about the surrounding community where you can live in an awesome place. It feels big, but it's small enough. You know your neighbors. You know the community. You love waking up to a community surrounded by the natural beauty of the Ozarks, all at a price that might surprise you. Log on to their website, bigcreekgolf.com. Get more information today on these newly released home sites. bigcreekgolf.com, Big Creek Golf and Country Club, Mountain Home, Arkansas. 8:30. Does today matter? Does this? What's
Are we playing
how
today?
do we play a game? It doesn't matter.
Who plays today?
We do not.
Is there
play
a game
today.
being played today that matters in the World Cup?
Well, yes.
Well, let's just leave it at that.
And when do we play again?
Thursday.
Thursday.
On Rabbit Ears.
That's right. 9 o'clock.
Pick up Fox
Turkey.
on Rabbit Ears.
Doesn't mean a thing.
Actually, we have the World Series tonight at 6 o'clock. A national champion. will
Winner
be
take
crowned.
all. Winner
Who
take
who
all.
would you rather see? Who's the lesser of two evils here?
I cannot stand Oklahoma.
Oh,
so,
God.
So
Wow.
I'm
You going Tar Heels?
Yeah.
I'm going Oklahoma.
Oh, I'm going Oklahoma.
I can't
Why?
stand Oklahoma.
Why do you hate
I've
Oklahoma?
had a lot of bad experiences with their people through the years.
Can you
so
give
I'm
us the
going
list
With
of
the
people?
Oklahoma people?
with the Sooner people? Yes.
Yeah.
Can you give us the list of people, and I know it's a short list, so it won't take very long, that you haven't had bad experiences with?
There are plenty of people I haven't had bad
Just
experiences.
give it. Can you name five? Five programs you don't have a problem with. Go, five.
Is this softball related?
Football or like
just
overall like,
athletic department, schools, like that you don't have a problem with in any sport.
I don't have a problem
Pick
with
pick a major
any
school
sport.
that you don't have a problem with any of their sports. Like you wouldn't root against them because you haven't had a bad experience.
Okay. Let's see.
New Mexico State.
New Mexico.
No, that's
New
not a
Mexico.
major program. Major program.
Major-
Oh,
Name
yeah,
one.
New Mexico.
Just name
not
one.
New Mexico State.
Name one program you don't have a problem with.
It's
It's 8:31. The Chuck and Bo Show. Good morning. That's what I thought.
You can tell I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Did you know Chevy of Fayetteville is the #1 volume dealer in Northwest Arkansas? That means nobody sells more cars, trucks, or SUVs than Chevy of Fayetteville. They've been a part of our community for over 25 years. They're supporters of our local schools and the Razorbacks. And they're the best after the sale. An award-winning service and parts department, a waiting area, complimentary loaners. So go see Chris Mark in Denver and the team at Chevy of Fayetteville, inside the Fayetteville Auto Park.
Oakland is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oakland Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's never a good deal good enough with a bad person. Still a bad deal.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Getting the job done means tough and reliable equipment, and that's what WT Equipment is known for. A locally family-owned dealership with 4 locations across Arkansas, and always ready to help you get the job done. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust, like the legendary Bobcat and more, and they're offering aggressive pricing on skid steers and mini excavators. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcats, the friendly team at WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
Still searching for the perfect summer getaway? Mountain Home Arkansas might just be your answer. Wake up in the Ozark Hills. Hit the White River at sunrise. World-class fishing, hiking, trails, kayaking, and when the sun goes down, it's the kind of quiet you forgot existed. 2 lakes, 1 great town. All right here in the Arkansas Ozarks. Check it out at enjoymountainhome.com. Mountain Home Arkansas, where the outdoors is a way of life.
If fresh seafood is calling your name, Fish City Grill in Rogers has been answering for 20 years. Just check the chalkboard. Fresh fish comes in daily, and the specials are always worth a look. Crawfish season is rolling. The raw oysters are as good as you'll find anywhere in Arkansas, and happy hour runs Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. It's locally owned and worth every visit. Fish City Grill in Rogers, near the Pinnacle Hills Promenade.
Oakland is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oakland Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Favorite Razorback from the Chad Morris era. Let's do that. We're doing random Razorbacks today. And Dionisio Gomez has the lead. He's the leader in the clubhouse. He is the Razorback of the day.
Brutal.
And we're going to look for your favorite Razorback during the Chad Morris era. Was it Ty Story when he came back with Western Kentucky?
It might have been. It was the loudest cheer of those 2 years was when Ty Story
I think
came
the
back.
crowd was actually rooting for Ty Story in Western Kentucky.
Where's Duval Wally?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Was
Who was a running back in the Chad Morris era? Do we remember any of this? Rakeem Boyd.
That's the only person I-
Wow, from junior college.
Because
From
Devois
Notch
Whaley
GQ.
was he was a Bielema guy, right?
No, he played 1 year with Morris.
Did he?
He played
Okay.
the same year.
Most people did.
Yeah.
Most people played 1 year with Morris. Name the quarterback room from the Chad Morris era. How about that?
Cole Kelly,
Nick
Ty
Starkle.
Story, Nick Starkle, Ben Hicks throws picks.
Ben Hicks. You don't have to take shots at people.
Golly,
You can say,
Bart, come
golly.
on. I mean,
Connor
he did his
Nolan,
best,
Connor Nolan, John Stephen Jones,
That's right.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's like 8 quarterbacks.
and none of them won an SEC
Yeah, none of them
game.
panned out, did they?
Jack Lindsay.
Connor Nolan.
Jack Lindsay played. Yeah, that's right.
Connor Nolan.
Now, did Jack play for Lunny? Did Lindsay start when Lunny had taken over?
That's a good question.
I don't recall exactly. I think Lunny might have been the interim then.
Better interim coach. Barry Lunny Jr., John L. Smith.
Well, people have done worse than 4-8. I think it should be probably noted there. I mean, John L. That was not a great year, but people have done
But he
worse.
sure was. He sure
people
was
have done
entertaining.
worse.
Never miss a moment of the Chuck and Bo Show on demand, driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Watch us on YouTube, Twitter, every weekday, or stream the podcast version of the show on Spotify or Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
That is absurd to me and anybody who has a brain. Like anybody with any active brain cells at all. Like what are you?
I have brain cells, but they're not always active.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Absurd.
It is absurd. It's all absurd. Here's a text back to being optimistic, hopeful / pessimistic, negative. Hogball 30, who's generally negative. Being hopeful about Razorback football makes you look like a moron. Razorback football fans are tired of the program making them look like a moronic fan base / losers. So therefore, we decide to take. I'm now talking. This is not part of the text. So therefore, now we take a negative approach so that we don't look so moronic. This is the whole thing. Like people say, it's not about being right. It's all about being right. So you don't want to say something positive and then people come back and make fun of you later for it. So then just say, I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm hopeful, but I don't know. But what people really want to be able to say all the time is, Randy Travis,
I told you so.
That's all they want to do. That's what they want to be able to do.
I agree with that.
I told you so.
Yeah.
I told you.
That's better than actually seeing your team win. Is being able to say,
Well,
I told you
they'll
so.
just
I
go,
told you
"Oh,
it's going to be like
I'm
this.
happy I'm wrong. I'm happy I'm wrong.
Happy? Well, are you really?
I told you so. Oh, the text. Random Razorbacks. Here we go. I think we got a winner.
I think so, too.
Somebody texted in Larry Satchel.
Larry Satchel.
Larry Satchel. We've determined that basketball is a lot more fun than football.
I think it's because you can see them. You can see their faces. It humanizes them a little more.
I've got one for
That's
you
my
that
theory.
I can't even remember what position he played. Barry Jordan.
I remember Barry Jordan.
Barry Jordan. Jason Jennings has come in a few times.
I remember Jason Jennings.
Justin Hankins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right down the road in Elkins.
How about Marvell Waith?
Marvell Waith.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Big Marv.
We need to break down
Big Marv.
positions.
Yeah, what would the starting five look like? The random Razorback starting five.
10 years from now, who will be the random Razorback center of the Hogs? All the talk about the big men. Who will be the random Razorback center from this year's basketball team?
I don't know.
Somebody chimed in with Blake Edens.
Blake Edens? Yeah.
But we know where Blake is now. He's everywhere.
Yeah. Ever present.
Clark Moore. How about Caleb Miller?
Caleb Miller played in the
player.
NFL for
Yeah.
a little bit.
His son played on a basketball team that played Arkansas in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Who did they play in the opening round? High Point.
That's right.
Second
Was it
round.
the second game?
Hawaii was the opener.
Okay, yeah, it was High Point.
That's right. We played Hawaii. I forgot about that.
Caleb Miller's son played at High Point.
Yeah.
All right, Larry Satchel. Unless we get something that we think wins above that, Tom Crowder. Tom Crowder, special teams football player who went on to play for the Cowboys, made the practice squad.
Remember when Tom Crowder recovered that? I believe he recovered that live ball kickoff in the end zone for a touchdown, if I remember right. It was either a touchdown or right down there by the goal line.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good.
Where's Reggie Fish now?
I don't know.
What went on to become of Reggie Fish?
I don't know.
No.
Come on, Bart.
No.
Come on.
No. No, I'm not going there.
Jason Gilbert getting a shout out. Good buddy, Jason Gilbert getting a
Guy
shout
Whitney.
out.
Guy Whitney. I remember Guy Whitney.
Joe Dean Davenport.
Yep.
Kiko Hadar.
Kiko's a doctor now.
Yeah.
Kiko's not random enough.
Yeah.
Not random enough.
He was a household name.
Yep.
He was. Rodney Clark's been mentioned. He was
Absolutely not
Yeah,
random.
Rodney was not obscure enough.
I think Larry Satchel wins. I'm going to put Larry Satchel out there.
Robert Felton. Is a good one.
Robert Felton was on that same team with Andrew Davey. That same football team.
Hogball 30 says that Reggie Fish is in Texas coaching football.
Okay.
Good for him. Cannon Whitby. If you want to get mentioned,
man.
If you want to get mentioned as a former
Cannon
Razorback,
Whitby had
this
that
is
one
your
game.
segment.
If Cannon Whitby doesn't come here, Arkansas doesn't beat Arkansas State. If Arkansas doesn't beat Arkansas State, and Owen Richardson's not here to win a national championship. Cannon Whitby had a lot to do with the course of Razorback history in one night at Barnhill Arena.
By the way, I saw a quote from Richard Davenport's article about the recruits that were visiting for football this weekend. They had their last weekend of official visitors, I guess, for the summer. 3-star running back Tyleek Lewis spent time here. He's got offers from Virginia, Syracuse, Northwestern, Arizona, South Florida, Kansas State, did I say West Virginia? Others. He said the visit to Arkansas, never heard this before. The visit to Arkansas was, quote, up there with Syracuse. Thoughts?
No.
That's what I said. I was like, what happened at Syracuse? Surely this had to be better than up there with Syracuse.
Must have had a good trip.
what did he do in Syracuse?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But it causes the mind to wander. At least it did mine.
Maybe he's an aspiring journalist. Just love
Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe that was. Maybe it's the journalism department.
Yeah.
The battle of the
maybe that
journalism
was
departments.
It wowed him.
Yeah, I bet that was it. That was it.
Let's just go with that and move on. Hey, if you're looking for a new roof and you can't afford it right now, maybe money's tight for whatever reason, Teamwork Roofing and Construction is not only the best company out there for you that brings you all the satisfaction of knowing they're using certified products and licensed crews and guaranteed work done, and they'll do it when they say, on time and on budget, but they can help you with financing options like 0 down, 0% for 12 months, or low fixed payments over time, no payments for 60 days. With all these storms, you might find yourself in a position where you need a new roof. TeamWorkBuilt.com is the website. They also do remodels. TeamWorkBuilt.com. Check out their site today. Built on quality and powered by Teamwork. He's Chuck Barrett.
He's Bo Mattingly.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com.
You know, I love talking about Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, and Bo's latest selling experience is a perfect example of why. Within 5 minutes of listing his home, Bo had a show, and just 2 days later, he had an offer. And just like my own experience with them, they took care of everything from start to finish. That's what you get when you work with a trained real estate professional. Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, has been turning houses into homes since 1978, serving Northwest Arkansas, the River Valley, and Branson. For more information, log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
Ben Blakeman joining us to talk about something they've been doing for 35 years, helping Arkansans with their stories and jewelry.
You know, we want you to feel comfortable. We want you to feel confident. We want you to be educated. And we have a larger selection. We have more opportunities, more availability. Some people come in knowing exactly what they want. Some people come in having never been into a jewelry store before. We want both experiences to exceed all expectations.
Blakeman's Fine Jewelry, the official jeweler of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Getting the job done means tough and reliable equipment, and that's what WT Equipment is known for. A locally family-owned dealership with 4 locations across Arkansas, and always ready to help you get the job done. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust, like the legendary Bobcat and more. And they're offering aggressive pricing on skid steers and mini excavators. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcats, the friendly team at WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
Customer service is a buzzword. People just throw it out there. What is it to you? Showing up when you say you're going to show up, returning phone calls, providing the service that you promised to provide. Because, I mean, if we're all asking to get paid for what we're doing, we need to do what we're getting paid for. And do it with a good attitude and being responsible, not only responsible to show up, but responsible to the relationship.
A relationship you can count on from Clay Maxey and the folks at Teamwork Roofing and Construction. TeamWorkBuilt.com. Built on quality, powered by Teamwork.
Yeah, see, this is what the Chuck and Bo Show is. You just show up and have coffee with you.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
At Paschal, comfort and quality are well within reach. For over 50 years, homeowners have trusted them for world-class service. Every detail matters. Right now, get a brand new high-efficiency AC and furnace system starting at just $79.99, with payments as low as $100 a month. No shortcuts, no surprises, just Paschal quality at a price more families can afford. Same week installation is available, so click over to GoPaschal.com to schedule.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com. There's no better shopping experience than you're going to find at Macadoodles or at Guess Who in Bentonville. With an unbeatable selection, amazing prices, and service that's unbeatable, they've got everything you need. Roger and the team are always there to help.
I love it. I've been doing this for 53 years, and one of the things I love most about it is our customers. Part of what makes me love the retail business is just the interaction with my customers.
Macadoodle, just north of Bella Vista, and Guess Who in Bentonville.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. PG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
The swearing has really taken over the vocabulary, right? It's lazy, you know.
Well, when you don't know what else to say, you throw that out there.
You just
at least that's been my approach.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Thursday? Is that right? Thursday?
When the
9 o'clock?
What about it?
Yeah, Thursday.
9 p.m.
What about Thursday?
No, I was just reading something about their
we're playing Turkey.
Their big win, Turkey.
World Cup, United
meaningless
States,
game.
Thursday.
Meaningless game.
Thursday, 9 o'clock. Fox on Fox, right?
That's exactly
9
right.
o'clock.
That is the word.
Turkey.
Hey,
Turkey.
Last game of the group round.
Right before you go into the knockout,
before
the
you play
knockout round. But you can't be knocked out until you get to knockout round.
That's right.
Well, yeah, I mean, you
Turkey's
can. Turkey's already knocked out.
Well, I'm just speaking from our perspective, from the United States.
From ways we can understand.
Yeah, well, I don't really know what's going on. But I do know at Fayetteville Auto Park they've got a great selection of automobiles. I am aware of that. I've driven by, I've seen it, and I don't know about the rest of you, but when I go buy an automobile, I want a lot to choose from. Different colors, different styles, and they've got it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Great brands to begin with: Honda, Acura, Chevy, Toyota. Wide selection of pre-owned automobiles, maybe the best you'll find. And a lot of them are certified pre-owned automobiles. Many of them have warranty remaining. They've got it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. They've got an award-winning collision center. They've got an award-winning service department. And when you've been doing this for over 25 years, you understand a little bit about service after the sale, and that's what they specialize in. And you can find out more about it. You can log on at FayettevilleAutoPark.com.
Running out of time to sign up for the Fish City Grill gift cards. We're giving a $50 and a $100 gift card away. They've got fresh specials, fish brought in daily. The chalkboard's always changing. Very relevant, culinary, exciting. Raw oysters, some of the best you'll ever have. Fish City Grill. Go to chuckandbowshow.com to sign up. Pretty easy. Just put your email in, chuckandbowshow.com. You could win a gift card for the Chuck and Bo giveaway from Fish City Grill here in the month of June. The NBA draft gets underway tomorrow night. Darius Acuff Jr., Malik Thomas are expected to hear their names called in the first round. Highly recruited defensive back Jameer Cantrell has committed to Arkansas over numerous other offers from Power 4 schools. Wyndham Clark became the 9th player in U.S. Open history to win wire-to-wire. He went wire-to-wire and finished it off to win a shot over Sam Burns. Had to make par, 2-putt from 52 feet out, and he did that on the 72nd hole. North Carolina got Oklahoma 6-2 to force a Game 3 tonight. Winner take all. College World Series, 6 o'clock tonight on ESPN?
ESPN.
It was on ABC
Yeah, it's on
yesterday.
ESPN tonight.
Okay. ESPN. And if you missed it, we've been celebrating all weekend. The U.S. national team beat Australia 2-0 on Friday.
I have a question about the World Cup, serious.
And they've clinched first place in their group, by the way.
The tiny island nation Cape Verde Now, didn't they make a movie about who was the bobsled team? They made that movie about
Cool Running.
Cool Running.
That was Jamaica.
The Jamaican bobsled team. They're going to make a movie about Cape Verde, a tiny island nation that stunned tournament favorite Spain last week. Did it again against Uruguay. I'm sorry, Uruguay. They came from behind to forge a 2-2 tie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who knew?
They're Cinderella.
They could, in
A
fact,
tie is like a win when you're Cape Verde, right?
They could, in fact, advance to the knockout round. It's not out
Really?
of the question that they.
When are they
could.
playing? When are they playing next? That's the game. That's the match.
I want to watch
I
that.
want to watch that play out on the pitch.
Give me a second. I don't have the schedule.
Is it
memorized.
is it Uruguay or Uruguay? What is it?
Technically, it's Uruguay.
Well, yeah. Well, see, I was trying to say it that way. I struggle rolling my R's. You make it seem easy.
They play on Friday against Saudi Arabia.
Cape Verde against Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
Go Cape Verde, go.
Yeah.
Where is
Top
Cape
players
Verde?
is Hakeem Elgin. He's from Arkansas. Recruited him.
Where is Cape
That's
Verde?
what you sound
The
like.
top players is Hakeem Elgin. He's from Arkansas. Recruited him.
Our kicker, Josh.
Our punter's Josh.
I'll punish Josh.
It's off the western coast of Africa.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get out
Our
of here.
punters, Josh.
What kickers? We'll be our graduate assistant.
Sir, who are the guys?
Oh, who are the kickers?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kickers.
I'll punish Josh.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
Are you or a loved one struggling with addiction? There is hope. John 3:16 Ministries is a free, faith-based 501c3 program that has helped more than 3,000 people transform their lives over the past 23 years. This long-term inpatient program includes lodging, counseling, medical care, and job training, all at no cost to you. In a period of 6 months to a year, you could graduate with a trade, a purpose,